Welcome to the AB-730 AI Business Professional Certification. If you watched the previous video, you have already started learning about AI. Now we are moving forward. I'm Alexandra, Senior AI Solution Architect at Microsoft. With over 10 years teaching experience, originally from Ukraine and now based in Paris, I love turning AI knowledge into practical skills. I speak 5 languages and believe in hands-on learning. If you find my accent difficult, please turn on live captions. In this final module, we'll explore how to use Microsoft 365 Copilot in real business situations, like drafting proposals, creating executive summaries, and refining ideas efficiently. In this module, you will work through 3 hands-on scenarios straight from Microsoft Learn platform. These scenarios show how Copilot, Copilot Chat, and AI agents fit naturally into real business workflows. No theory overload, just practical problem solving. You will see how Copilot helps you draft clear, high-quality documents, analyze data with confidence, collaborate more effectively with your team, automate repetitive tasks, and manage complex workflows without the stress. By the end of this module, the goal is simple: confidence. Confidence to use Copilot every day, to tackle real business challenges, to experiment with the new ways of working, and to unlock new possibilities for innovation and success. Let's jump into action. I will show you exactly where to find the 3 proposed exercise scenarios, break down their structure together to get the best possible hands-on experience. You can find 3 hands-on scenarios straight away on our Microsoft Certified AI Business Professional page on Microsoft Learn. When you open it, you will see the review of the certification. It's available for free on Microsoft Learn. And after you scroll down, you can review the study guide with all the topics that are measured during the exam that we discussed in the previous modules, as well as you can review the exam sandbox before passing the certification, so you're familiar with how it works. And here in the bottom part, you have the recap of every module we did together. You can read them if you would like to review previously covered topics, as well as here in the last module, you'll find the 3 scenarios that I highly recommend to do as self-paced learning, and which one you will discover first. The first scenario, how to prepare a weekly status report. Each time you have the description of the scenario and 3 workflows that are related. And those workflows I highly recommend to review and to complete inside of your own Copilot. There are 3 of them. You can select the scenarios that works better for you, that are more related to your daily work. Like here you have Outlook and PowerPoint, second workflow related to the Teams, and the third workflow related to visualization of your data. The third scenario, it's about creating an executive summary. Again, it starts with the description, answer workflow, about how to collect the internal knowledge, conduct a presentation-ready summary, and at the end, use Researcher agent. So these workflows, they're related to what we covered so far. They're just a nice way to see the full Copilot capabilities in practice. And each time when you start the workflow, you have some examples of the prompts that you can copy-paste and practice, maybe adjust them to your working scenarios and needs. But again, highly recommend this page and this module to do on your own via copy-pasting, like I'm doing here, for example, selecting this prompt, going to my own Copilot, passing it here, and reviewing the results. For sure, maybe you will not have all data available inside of your organization, but at least you will get practice and you will review how Copilot works and how you can move between different workflows seamlessly inside of Copilot. So here it's provide me reply. I can also copy paste the second prompt from my scenario and enter it here inside of my Copilot. So this way I do different steps inside of my scenario. As there's 3 of them, just please select the scenario that works best for you straight away on Microsoft Learn and review the outcome in your own rhythm. You can do them one by one. You can maybe skip some steps if you didn't feel that they're relative, or just do like I'm doing now, copy-pasting those prompts for Microsoft Learn and reviewing the provided results. So after I did validating external search, I can go and to ask Copilot, write an executive summary based on it, again, by simply copy-pasting the prompt that is recommended to me on Microsoft Learn. So this last part and this last module, the progress will be only dependent on you. It depends what you're doing in life and which scenarios and workflow makes more sense for you. And last prompt from the workflow one in the third scenario, create an executive summary using both internal insights and external research. And here it's provided the reply to me, as you can see in real time. So it's what I suggest you to do to make the best of this model. You open our exam and certification page on Microsoft Learn. You select the last module and you overview the 3 available scenarios for you inside of Transform Business Workflow with Generative AI section, and you do the part that works best for you and they're more aligned to your current role. Enjoy it. Have fun with practical part of our session. And let's come back to our presentation. As we close, it's worth taking a moment to look back at the full journey we have taken together. We started in the first module by building a shared foundation around generative AI, grounding everything in a clear business context so we understood not just what generative AI is, but how and why it matters at work. In the second module, you move from concepts to interaction by focusing on Copilot Chat as your AI assistant. Here, you learn how to think and work with AI, not just ask questions. You practice prompting, refining requests, following up to get useful outcomes. In the third module, you shift into creating business content using Microsoft 365 Copilot. You explore how Copilot works inside tools like Word and PowerPoint to help you draft, review, rewrite, and summarize the documents. In the fourth module, the focus moved to data with Microsoft 365 Copilot in Excel. You explore how Copilot helps you analyze and visualize data without needing advanced formulas or technical skills. In the fifth module, you look at meetings and collaboration using Microsoft 365 Copilot Access across Teams and Outlook. You saw how Copilot helps you prepare for meetings, capture key points, summarize discussions, track action items, and follow up more effectively. In the final sixth module, everything came together. We stopped thinking about Copilot as a fixed process and started seeing it as a flexible, intelligent assistant that moves across real business workflows. We explore practical real-world scenarios and saw how Copilot adapts to our goals, our data, and our personal way of working. This approach directly aligns with the AB-730 Microsoft AI Business Professional Certification. The certification is designed for business professionals, not developers. It validates the ability to use AI to support decision-making, optimize workflows, and improve business operations without writing any code. The exam focuses on practical application rather than theory, assessing how well you understand and use Microsoft 365 Copilot, Researcher, and Analyst in real business scenarios. To pass the exam, you need to achieve a minimum score of 700 out of 1,000 points, which reflects Microsoft's emphasis on applied skills and scenario-based understanding rather than memorization. Whether you see yourself as a business analyst, project manager, consultant, or power user, this certification helps you bridge business goals with AI-driven outcomes. It gives you the foundation to lead AI adoption with confidence and move beyond experimentation. There are many ways to continue your learning journey. I encourage you to search out your next favorite topic on Microsoft Learn at aka.ms/learn. Thank you for being with me and happy learning!